How is it doing, everyone? Welcome to Touhou 1310 Desires. I wanna see if now that I have a better monitor, if I can also one coin clear this on Lunatic, which is something that I failed the other day. Now the interesting thing is that a game like this by itself is very dark, and in a monitor like this that has like a very good way of showing the colors, like this background, for example, is very black. Well, not now, but at the beginning it was. Well, it's also dark here, and a monitor like this makes it look very, very dark without a doubt. So I don't know if that's gonna make me play better or worse. Hard to tell. But what should make me play better is the fact that I have G-Sync. And G-Sync is a technology that allows you to not have the jittering when it comes to, you know, drawing frames on the screen, or at least it tries to. Right now I don't have any jittering at all, so that's good. Oh, I almost got hit by that bullet. I didn't see. Okay, regardless of that, no matter how much better, you know, the conditions to play this game are, I still don't like this game at all. But it's okay. It's not like I heavily dislike it, you know. That reminds me, did I capture the window? Yeah, I did. No worries. I wouldn't be stupid enough to forget that, right? Surely not. Honestly, I'm looking forward more to the extra stage. If I get this Lunatic one going clear, I will want to try the extra stage with no bombs. Would be nice. Because when it comes to the Lunatic run, I got pretty much until I got to the end. There's not much more that needs to be done there. That's a problem. And by taking a long time to kill those, the follow-up is not gonna show up. That's the infuriating thing about this game. Like those little mechanics, but it's fine. That was that. I don't know where I was going there. Like, this should be enough. No, it actually won't be enough. I mean, I let a lot of damage go, to be honest. I shouldn't have taken that long on this non-spell. Clearly. That's classic. Absolutely classic. Couldn't be any other way. Okay, that spell card should be an instant bomb from me. Huh. Really? We're off to a great start. It's fine. I mean, off stream, another game that I tried a lot was UFO. Really didn't make much of a difference at all. I mean, it was more fluid, that's for sure, but UFO is still UFO. And this game is still this game, of course. Not much of a difference in that regard. I mean, especially patterns like those, like that spell card that killed me, with so many bullets coming from different directions. Even if my reactions could be better, the issue is that I simply cannot read the pattern. Like, there is just too much to pay attention to. Like, way too much. That is a problem. Oh, I almost died to that little soul. Alright. I mean, it's such a downer to me in this game that Yuyugo is the first boss. It really makes me want to not retry every time that I have to, well, retry. I mean, it's not Yuyuko's fault, obviously. I mean, it's Sun's fault for treating her differently, instead of just making her a regular stage 1 boss. It is what it is. What I don't know, this is the same sprite that he used in Double Spoiler, I think. I'm not mistaken. Well, it should be. Double Spoiler came before this. At least for what I know. looking at the middle of the screen here, gives me a pretty... It gets me a little bit dizzy with the bullets coming from both sides, and the fact that it's so fluid as well. I can't fucking believe that, dude. I refuse to retry though. Not gonna do that stage 1 again. I'm not doing it again. I'm sorry, but that ain't happening. You will have to take all my lives away from me to make me redo that stage. I refuse to willingly press retry. It ain't happening. It just ain't happening. So that thing spawns quickly, assuming you kill one of those guys quickly. You don't have to kill the 2 of them quickly. Well, you probably have to kill the 2 of them if you want another one to appear later or something like that. Not sure. I feel like that's the worst thing about the game. How the first bosses are so much harder than the later bosses. Actually mind-blowing. One of the things I dislike the most about 10 Desires. Like, Kyoko non-spells are so messed up. Oh, I forgot. Hopefully that was fast enough. Yeah, it was. Alright. Good to remember, at least. I like the way these bullets look with this monitor. Like the texture looks pretty good. Like to know if this is the best way to deal damage that I have by going next to the boss and using the unfocused shot. I'm still not sure if it's the best way or not. The stage that I expect to look extremely dark is stage 4. Stage 4 is probably gonna look so dark. I got the 2 life fragments at least. I probably shouldn't shoot there. I don't know if these things shoot by themselves or they only shoot when attacked. No, they shoot by themselves after a certain amount of time then. Very annoying enemies. If that was too early. I hope no. It actually was, because yeah, the ones that drop the extra lives are those here. I don't know if the other ones drop extra lives too, or it was only bombs. The issue here is I only have 1 bomb and no meter to activate. No meter to activate Spirit World. It was bound to happen. I guess I should have used the bomb to not waste it, but at least by activating Spirit World that way it gave me the resources after the spell card double. At the same time I wasted a bomb. I should have done that for the pattern that comes here instead. I guess it was a little bit short-sighted. Nah, it is what it is. Bad decisions were made, without a doubt. Trying to do this spell card the legit way, it is probably one of the hardest spell cards in the game to capture. Ironically. It's the thing I dislike the most about this game. How the difficulty line is inverted. It's extremely hard at the beginning and then it gets easier by the end. It is whatever. And the way you get resources also doesn't help. The way you get them and the amount you get doesn't help. The fact that I'm not full power now is a problem in itself. I should have activated with the other one to be fair. With the first one that dropped a bomb. Also, how is it going, Wasabi? How many desires on my new monitor? How many desires? Well, if my previous monitor only had a capacity for 60 Hz, and this one has the capacity of 180, I guess the right answer will be 30. This is 3 times as much, as many, I mean. But yeah, will probably be 30. I will bet 30. Nice dodge. Come on, make the other assholes spawn. That's not gonna be enough. Well, it's whatever. It's a bomb. Summer is basically here now and I hate the heat. Yeah, I know that feeling. Well, I can't tell you much about it because, I mean, I absolutely hate summer too, so, I mean, yeah. I mean, if you have an air conditioner, make use of it. I don't. I personally wouldn't have that alternative, but if you do, make sure to make use of it. So, also try not exaggerating with how cold you put the air conditioner. Not just because of energy consumption, but also because it's not entirely healthy to create a micro weather like that. Especially if you need to go outside at the same time and the temperature change is big. You have an air conditioner, you have to use it wisely. That's the only recommendation I can give you. Also, drink water. I mean, that's a... I guess that's not a bad recommendation regardless, but yeah. Drinking water is good to rehydrate. Activating would be a little bit of a waste to activate the spirit ward right here. I don't know if I have another choice. I mean, I could activate it on the spell card. It's that I wouldn't really get any bigger reward because of it. Whatever. As long as I get to not die. Alright. I mean, obviously it's a bad run since that time in stage 2 that I died to one of the first enemies. I really need to warm up to the rest of the game, you know. At least the life fragments I got them. That's a shame. Yeah, that wasn't very good at all. I should get another extra life before game overing, but it's just very bad all around. That's so unbelievable. I'm not even gonna let the run finish. I refuse. There have been so many times where that stupid ass spirit circle kills me. What an absolute waste of a stage. It's fine, it's fine. Also, probably one of the most unpopular songs in the history of modern Touhou. I don't think anyone gives a shit about Stage 5 song in this game. I mean, there's barely anything there in the first place. Especially when you come right after Desire Drive. You come after one of the best songs in the game to that. It's a little bit insulting. It is what it is. And historically, Stage 5 themes have always been very popular. Well, not as popular as some others, but historically they have always been pretty good. Up until this game, though it's not like the stage itself is, the theme itself is bad. Just that it's a Stage 5, you know. It's a very good elevator music, but you know, you're nearing the end of your journey. I will expect a more, you know, energetic theme. Well, energetic or at least evoking a stronger emotion. As for example, in Touhou 11, Stage 5 is a very sad piano song, right? But at least that, considering that you're entering former hell, I think it makes sense. Not to mention that you also contrasted with, well, with Odin's theme being all cheerful and shit. But in this game, Stage 5, followed by Futo's theme, feels like you're going into a retirement home. Which is pretty much what the mausoleum of the spirits is supposed to be. Just have all these dead people resurrecting. And they are all old. Out of touch. Yeah, I guess it's fitting. That doesn't make it any more memorable. In fact, even games releasing after this one have a lot of very memorable stage 5 themes. But the one in this game... In fact, I think it might be one of those songs that unless I play the game, I might not even remember how it is. Like, to me, it's that unmemorable. It's whatever. I'm also salty, you also have to take that into account, so there might be a little bit of salt clouding my judgment, so don't pay too much attention to it. At least those enemies appeared. That's something. I somehow didn't get killed there at the end. Surprising. Okay. Was at least a good dead bone. You know, these days I've been looking at some streamers playing Konami shoot'em ups, like from the 80s. And like the fact they are from the 80s is, you know, quite telling, but man, they really seem like the kind of games that I will not play for fun. Like, it really feels like... The problem is that it's one of those games that it's hard to analyze outside of its context, you know? It's a series of games that got released back when there weren't that many... standards, right? These things were kinda setting standards because they were non-existent before. But man, they are really games that if you play now without historical context, they fucking suck. It's like you're playing a troll game. It's like you're playing and I wanna be the guy trap fun game. Except that those are made to be funny. And generally, you know, they still provide, ironically, a fair challenge. Because once you figure out the trap, it's a matter of just memorizing the path to follow. But man, the Konami shoot 'em ups I've seen really are the worst of the worst. When it comes to memorizing insta-gives, like... It's like they made it as trashy as possible on purpose. And I understand that analyzing them like that is a mistake because, as I say, there were no standards back then. They were setting up the standards, but I look at games like Gradius, Salamander, and a lot of those games from that era made by Konami, and holy shit. It's something. It really is something. The games are made to swallow coins. They are not made to be fun. They are just made to, you know, rob you of your hard-earned money. It's messed up, but it is the way it is. And Gradius is a game that I not only watch people play, but I also tried playing myself, so it's not like I'm talking out of my ass with that game. And really, it's one of those games that unless you watch someone else play or read a guide, it's absolutely impossible to casually beat. At least you spend a couple months doing trial and error until something works, I guess, but I don't think that's my style, you know, usually. I'm a little bit pissed off. A little bit. Honestly, I wouldn't mind changing to Touhou 14 in the middle of this. I wouldn't mind doing a quick switch here. Do some quick switch to a better game. If my throat allows it. Sometimes I really wish that when there is a part of your body that is bothering you, that you could just simply hit it with all your strength and fix it. If I were to do that to my throat, I don't think it will get fixed. I think the situation will get worse. But yeah. My throat is misbehaving right now. Okay. It's pretty much the same situation as last time. That's a shame. I'm very, very tempted to switch to 14. And I think I will. I really think I will. Like, very, very tempted to switch. Look, here's the deal. I'm gonna do one more run. And if I get pissed off, I'm moving to 14. As simple as that. Nothing else needed. It's okay, if we can bury 2 games instead of 1. By that I mean UFO and 10 Desires. So be it. I mean, honestly, it's the best thing. To just pretend that after 11 the next mainline game is 14. I think it's better for your mental health. I mean, I wouldn't put this game in the same place as UFO, but man. In the shitty mechanic department, it's pretty close. It's pretty close. I mean, it would be as bad as UFO if it was just as bad in the pattern mech department. Well, not as bad, rather as hard. The relatively easy patterns are what make this game not be UFO 2. I mean, if the patterns were as hard as UFO, this will be UFO 2.0, pretty much. I mean, the mechanics are slightly less bad than UFO, but yeah, they are still bad. Not like the mechanics of 14 are a masterpiece, but they might as well be compared to UFO and 10 Desires. Well, the other day on stream I was even able to get to the last stage. And I was playing a very bad run. So I have a feeling that I should be able to get far again. Should be. I'm switching to 14. I'm switching to 14. Or at least the title I don't really need to change, well, aside from the name of the game, but it's still the same concept. Lunatic 1 coin clear with the power of She-Sync. But yeah. Let's just switch real quick. Thankfully these games load fast. Well, they might load fast, but I still need to capture them. Here. There you go. But not that big, mister. Oh, that's right. 10 Desires is technically a 740 by 40 180 game, but this one is already in 720p. That's the reason why it looks so big despite being the same capture. Alright. I'm just gonna say that if I manage to get this one coin clear today, 10 Desires is gonna be buried very underneath and probably never brought back again on stream. I'm just saying that if I manage to get this one going clear, I hope you don't like 10 Desires, because it's not gonna come back. Because this game is theoretically harder than 10 Desires. Theoretically. Very theoretically. And heavily dependent on the character you choose. I mean, this character that I'm using right now should be at least a regular representation of like the not a broken but not bad character that the game has. That last bomb at the end was a little bit of a waste, but whatever. I think I wouldn't have gotten hit either. Just did it out of, you know, fear. I fear for my life. Hey, don't worry about it. I found it interesting to find out that a lot of people, well, I don't know if a lot, I don't know how big the group of people is, but I heard people that don't like this game. And I don't know how. I mean, I understand that the whole auto-collect mechanic kinda sucks, but I feel like it does so many things better than so many other Touhou games. Wakasagi Hime's stage theme is so much more popular than her boss theme. I don't really remember hearing her stage theme too much, if I gotta be honest. I mean, with characters like Mei Ling, for example, or Youmu, that's very common. It's like nobody remembers their themes, but everyone remembers their stage theme. For Wakasagi Hime, I don't know. I don't think I remember hearing that theme a lot, but you could be right. I mean, it wouldn't be the first time, as I mentioned. I think that Mei Ling and Youmu are the biggest example of that. Probably Sanae as well. Sanae is also, I think, another character where the stage 5 theme of Mountain of Fate is a lot more popular than her own boss theme. Yeah, I might be wrong. I don't know. We have to look at the popularity polls. But not like those things are sacred, but it's a good measure, I guess. In the Iwana community. Well, the Iwana community is not usually a good measurement for popularity, because people there tend to pick the most obscure songs in existence, myself included. So I wouldn't call the Iwana community a good measure for that. Then again, Wakasagi Hime in particular is not popular at all. Pachi? Oh, well, that's an interesting name. How is it going, Pachi? Well, this is not Sakuya though. This is Raymoon. Sakuya will be a little bit too much. Either Sakuya, yeah. Sakuya will be a little bit too much. One because it's extremely broken, and the other one because it's extremely non-broken. It will be too much either way. One will be too much to bear, and the other one will be too easy. So I gotta go for the middle ground, which is Rain Way, pretty much. Actually, here doing the glitch doesn't help too much, because the talismans end up targeting everything but the main body. At least here, I think the head is not counted as an enemy, so everything goes to the body. Alright, good start. And that was almost at 2.0, really? Sometimes I feel like I'm blind, because I can't believe that sometimes there are that many items on the screen, and some other times like they feel like there were a lot more, but apparently not. I don't know if I'm blind or if the overlap is that bad sometimes. I mean, it could be both. Whoop. Got him. With a bomb like this, the best thing you can do here is attack upright instead of trying to dodge something that you know you cannot dodge. A better player could. I don't. I can't. It's okay. In those cases you admit it and bomb. But bomb before it's too late. And bomb in the boss phase. I mean, if you had a better shot type, it would be a different story. Or, I mean, a better bomb. That's the problem of this shot type, is that the bomb is very... let's just say underwhelming. An underwhelming bomb. Nice, 2.0. And we got 5 lives. That's not bad. We will see how long they last there though. Probably not too long. Well, you're out of bombs, so it's all on you. The RNG on these spell cards is absolutely crazy sometimes. I'm also bombing this. Boom. And probably also should bomb this one. And that was my bad. I should have done that since the beginning of the spell card and right next to her. This bomb is not a bomb that you... This spell card is not a spell card that you dodge casually. Well, you can say that about pretty much all of these boss patterns. And especially not this one. So I capture this one somehow. I don't know what spirit possessed me to do that, but... I capture this once with this shot type. Boom. Yeah, that took 2 lives. That's not a joke. At least resource-wise, you can get a lot of resources in this stage. But only if you play a very specific way. Not very easy. No bonus there? Really? Fuck you. Even that one gave me a bonus. Okay. Unfortunately, this pattern is so fucked up to look at. I wonder if you can simply dodge it from the top. I mean, you probably can, right? I don't know if there's anything stopping you from doing that. Not really sure. Oh, hello. Yeah, here Yatsuhashi has some bullets going back up. It's a little bit of a troll. A little bit. Okay. Still a little bit unsure on how to deal with this pattern every time that it shows up. Because here you can collect an insane amount of items, but yeah, I guess it's something like that. So you can do it better, obviously. I mean, that should have been an extra life instead of a bomb. Oh, this is bad. Nice. Unfortunately, that bomb fragment I would have needed to loot it before getting killed. It's fine. Promise that now starting this boss fight with a stock full of bombs is very dangerous. Okay. I'm bombing this one though, I guess. It's one of those that I captured twice and I could probably capture again, but I won't try. Nice. I almost always forget about those like pentagram lines always coming to to the sides. I don't know why I keep forgetting that. Like, I'm a little bit dumb. There's a nice amount of resources at least. Cannot complain. There are many hard things coming, as you can already see. least that gave me full power, not bad. Like at least all the free life fragments that I'm getting. Those are always pretty nice. Oh yeah, speaking of writing things in reverse, here comes the character that will do that. Yeah, I almost forgot about that. This game has Seisha that likes things in reverse. It's fine. Oh, that's very good. Doing those little auto collects actually counting is good because every 5 of them you get a life fragment regardless of the amount. That's just very good. Being able to trigger those little bomb fragments like that. But on that one, I don't know why it said no bonus. Looks like it was enough, but I guess not. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Maybe. No, it actually didn't. Okay. That was good. What happened? What happened to what? To the stage? The stage is flipped. Not the only thing that will be flipped now. Ooh, that was so close. Well, here is where the free... Oh, actually, that's a bomb. Well, I know where I'm using that. I know exactly where to use that. You don't mind me. Oh damn, a life fragment on top of it. Wow, that was luck. It is a little bit too much for me. Well, it always was, really. These patterns were never comfortable for me. For anyone, for that matter. And here, you know, if it was any other type of bullet, but having arrows being fired from below is such an evil thing to do. It's very evil. Okay, I can't believe, like, see, for example there, I didn't know where to dodge legitimately. Oh, not the monitor. The monitor will be fine. Don't worry about the monitor. Keep giving me those life fragments. I appreciate them. Always appreciate them. Nice, another one. That was pure luck. And I threw it all away right there. And wasn't expecting these assholes to appear out of nowhere. That's very messed up, you know? Like, appearing there without warning. Like, what are you doing, bro? See, unless you know they are about to appear, you cannot predict that shit. Could also own this one, honestly. Both of Seisha's non-spells here are kinda annoying to deal with. And I'm saying kinda because I'm feeling generous. Alright, these are a good amount of resources. Without a doubt. I think it's mostly because I've been bombing like a scrub that I got this far. Alright. I probably should keep doing it. Yes. I have a feeling that's the way. Ooh. I got super scared there. That's a waste of a bomb, but... since those things don't disappear instantly as they should, very hard to deal with that. Cogs. Yeah, don't mind me breaking your bowl with my Gohei. Oh, she has a lot of health. I guess it is to be expected. And this is an easy spell guard, but it's also so scary to dodge. So easy to corner yourself like it's nothing. Well, Orshus get hit by the bullets. Not like the hitbox of the bullets is that easy to react to. It certainly isn't. Why is my Gohei on the other side of the screen? Oh wow. I know the bomb deal that much damage there, holy shit. This way, with her having the bowl there, the hitbox also increases by a lot. Is that... I don't think I'm getting much further here, unfortunately. It's almost got scooped there. Okay, these patterns also have a very large amount of health without a doubt. And keep in mind that one of the spell cards is a timeout spell card, so, which is this one by the way. So here, there's not much you can do. So Reimu is the best one to do this because of her smaller hitbox. Ah, that's such a shame. Damn. That's pretty sad. And I was prepared for that, but apparently not prepared enough. What a shame, what a shame, what a shame. Well, it happens. Though I should probably practice some of this. I don't know which one. I mean, I could practice them all, honestly. Mostly, I shouldn't have died to the second one. See, this spell card is an absolute degenerate spell card. To the point that it feels that it's better to run away from that gap that she creates, but not like dodging the rest is much better. You don't have too much room to dodge here. I mean, the faster that it goes is the issue. The way the pattern works is that the green things stay in place, but then they aim at you. So they only aim once, it's not like they track you down. But they are too slow, so you're most likely gonna run into them. And it also means that the RNG factor of this spell card is crazy. The RNG in this spell card is absolutely out of control. It's also probably harder in the actual game, just that it has less health here, and I guess that applies to most spell cards, because in spell practice mode, for some reason Soon never really bother giving the boss like a shield at the beginning like it has in the game. So you start dealing damage as soon as the spell card starts, but that's not how it works in the actual game, so it's a little bit silly. But it is whatever. And then you have this one. See, this spell card is not hard at all, but the hitbox is getting bigger every moment the spell card passes. The issue is identifying that hitbox change. And again, all of these spell cards, like Reimu is the best one to deal with all of them, without a doubt. In terms of dodging, Sakuya still does better simply because it bugs them. But like that one, it's impossible to not choke. And then you have the knife one. See, the problem with the knife one is that I know how to dodge it, but even knowing how to dodge it is kind of a nightmare to dodge. And this is one of those spell cards that, if I'm not mistaken, it doesn't have any RNG. Like, this is a pure skill check. Just that it's very hard. And what's even harder is identifying the hitbox of the knives. Knives are one of the worst bullets in Touhou simply because the hitbox is not very obvious. And it's even less obvious when you have knives this big, you know? So all you know is that getting anywhere near these knives is a bad idea. But you don't know how close you can get. And with a spell card like this, you need to tread very closely. That's the biggest issue of this. Like, it's a bullet that doesn't have an easy hitbox to identify, but you need to, because you have to do very tight dodges. So this is a spell card that I will probably always bomb. It's just not worth trying to dodge whatsoever. It's simply not worth it. Basically, the idea behind it is that it's just simply not worth to dodge. It's way too hard for what it has. And this one, I'm not really sure how I failed it in the first place. This one is not hard to do at all. Even less so with Reimu. For some reason I got Scoop at the end. I shouldn't have. Maybe I just didn't move to the opposite side fast enough. Or far enough. Maybe that's the problem. But we will see here. I'm pretty sure this is a static spell card, so... Yeah, I guess I didn't move to the right enough. And then Reimu remains big forever. No, it's fine. But yeah, that's what it should have happened and didn't happen. And then the problem is... This one is similar to the first Pelkar, but with bigger bullets. Well, and slower as well. At least you can make them disappear off the screen, but easier said than done. Well, another thing that Reimu can do with this Spellcar is going in between the red bullets like it's absolutely nothing. Very amusing. Okay, that's easier, also easier said than done. I don't know, this is a very weird Spellcar all around. I think maybe going for the top is a better idea. So you have more room to deal with the bullets. Promise that by doing this you also have an insane amount of bullets to deal with. That doesn't seem like a good idea in itself, you know. Oh, that other bullet actually didn't go off the screen. And now it's gonna bother me. It is another one of those Spellcars that I don't think it has RNG at all. So it's a matter of coming up with a strategy. I think that strategy wasn't that bad. It's probably not the best one, but I didn't dislike it. I think I'll take it. In the meantime, you can also do the shift spamming glitch. Yeah, that seems like the good way to do it. And then the last one is simply dodging. Well, I mean, sounds stupid to say it that way. I mean, it's that. You just need to dodge, bro. I also don't know if this is static or if there's RNG. No, I think the yellow bullets are actually aimed at you, aren't they? Yeah, they are. And then you have the blue bullets sweeping the screen from both sides. At least you can go in between the kunais, so not that bad. Okay, that being said, it's not a Spellcar I will try to capture in the actual game whatsoever. Wait, that's the way you do it. Wait, is that the first time I capture that? No, well, yeah. With Sakuya, but that doesn't count. That character breaks the game. It certainly doesn't count. Alright. Shame that I have to get there again, though. I felt that my whole lunatic run there was very good. I mean, reaching the final boss with 3 lives is very good. It's just that I got absolutely smoked at the final boss. Well, this is a hard final boss. Without a doubt. We will see how it goes. That's also the problem of using this glitch, spamming the shift, that obviously if you try to move while you do that, what's gonna end up happening is that you're gonna move faster than what you're trying to. In a lot of places it's better to not use the bug. It's also quite crazy how scrubby I can play this game and get away with it. Basically by bombing a lot of stuff, you can actually... this almost makes me want to try Sakuyabi. Almost. It feels that as long as you bomb, the resources you're gonna get are good. Problem is that Sakuyabi, you're gonna have to rely on that and that alone, because the shot is trash, the bomb is trash, everything is trash. You will have to exclusively rely on you getting very good auto collects with the bomb, and that's most likely not happening. I just don't see that happening. This I'm getting some fragments. Will be worse. Are you even hitting her? Wait, you're not doing shit. I guess sometimes when you glitch this thing, it doesn't even hit what's supposed to hit. Wow, that was pretty sad. That went to a timeout. Pretty cool. I think it's the first time that happens. I should reset, but I can't be asked to reset. Not right now. I cannot be asked to do that. Alright. It could have been worse. Last time I didn't need to bomb this, but it's a very random spell guard. It would be also nice to play the extra and try to no bomb. Not with this character, because I already did that. I could try with Ray Movie, see how that goes. And the revenge bullets in this game are very scary. Well, they are kinda scary in any game, in any shoot 'em up. But since I'm not that used to seeing them on Touhou, they are like twice as scary. Okay. I'm glad that that spell card has been mostly free. That's good. Oh. Wait, I destroyed 2 heads? Nice. I was not expecting that to happen. I guess I did destroy 2 heads. That's cool. Got him. Absolutely perfect, nice. I mean, I did bomb a couple times on stage 1. I don't remember if I did on stage 2. I mean, ironically, it seems that in this game, at least on Lunatic, stage 1 is harder than 2. At least the patterns of stage 2 are not as fucked up as Kyoko patterns. They are more reasonable. Not even gonna contest it. But at least here, there are a lot of patterns that I already know to know the contest from the beginning, like to simply bomb as soon as possible, basically. Thanks to the previous run. Actually remembering how tough a lot of these patterns are and simply bomb them before they become a bigger problem. And I think that here I have more resources, because I have 5 lives, but also those 3 bombs I think were not there before. Now, the first spell card seems like the most reasonable pattern. It's probably still a bad idea to try to dodge it, but it is. But of all the patterns she has, it is the most reasonable to attempt, at least. It doesn't make it any less fucked up. Oh, nice capture. A pattern like that is fully relying on luck. Like, very hard to dodge it consistently because it's such a random ass pattern. That's the problem it has. Okay, keep holding. You will hold in pain. Get out of here. Out of my sight. Alright. Well, I couldn't catch the bomb fragment. Well, the good thing is that even if you cannot catch the bomb fragment, just summoning it counts towards the pool of items, which means that you're gonna get the life fragment still at the same time that you would have gotten it otherwise. Alright. No more bombs. But pretty much in the same spot that I ran out of bombs last time. Nothing out of the ordinary here. It's a shame that those pieces of shit appear there shooting those circle bullets, cause that's what makes those patterns especially hard to dodge. I mean, the pattern in itself without that is already hard to dodge, but you add that to the mids and it becomes way worse. It is what it is. That last one was kind of a waste of a bomb. But that since you downed her so early, you have all these enemies spawning that otherwise wouldn't spawn. Oh, that's... Hold up, I can catch it. Yeah, unfortunately cost me a life. It wouldn't have costed me a life if I didn't suck, but it's fine. We do what we can. All these free extra lives are so amusing to see. It's the way the game works. At least here I can try capturing the first spell guard, simply because I have no bombs. Well, we'll see what happens. A capture indeed. Nice. Love to see that happening. Shame that these non-spells are so fucked, dude. That was such a backstab. What an asshole. It was a very bad backstab. I should have just bombed that. That's a spell card that I can usually do well on. Like, one of those bullets moving the worst way possible. Like in the absolute worst way possible. There wasn't much I could have done there. It is a shame, because resource-wise it was a very good run. I mean, it's still decent, but it could have been better. Especially cornering myself there. A problem. Getting contact damage by those pieces of shit is very demoralizing. Like, contact damage by those guys is very... Well, getting contact damage by any enemy in a shoot 'em up is demoralizing. It's the worst way to die. Like, unless it's a section where it's made on purpose to have enemies to try to kill you with contact damage. But that's certainly not the case there. But that was very bad, unfortunately. It is the way it is. What can you do? No bonus, really? Not even you believe that game, come on. Step it up. Yeah, the one I was kinda expecting it being no bonus. We get a bomb for that. And I almost got contact damage again. Well, you're gonna attempt to dodge this, huh? Surely that's gonna go well. This is fucking impossible, dude. The fact that I capture this spell card once is something. It's something I can't explain, that is. There's also a reason why those spell cards have such a low health bar. Because I mean, Shun is sadistic, but not that sadistic. That was also a waste of bomb, completely. What can you do? I didn't remember that arrow spam. Yeah, that makes it ironically easier to dodge because they are slower bullets. I guess I never got that far on that spell card, which is pretty sad, the way it is. There was no way I could react to that accurately. Okay, not going down even with all that shit, huh? Yeah, well, we're certainly doing way worse resource-wise here, but... I mean, it's the consequence of dying to that Ben spell guard. That was a tragedy. Give me that. Yeah, at least this time I didn't get killed by the spirits. That's nice. The auto-collecting here is very risky because you have this asshole shooting like that. They are there specifically to prevent you from auto-collecting. This pattern is way too hard to properly dodge. Wanted to time that perfectly, but I couldn't. Oh well. It is a way worse situation than last time. It's quite sad. Very sad. You only need to dodge one wave of that attack, huh? A good reaction to the dead bomb, but... How much health do you have? Holy shit, you just don't go down. That's so rude, I would even say. Extremely rude behavior, to say the least. So on this spell card, having that low health bar, but in reality that health bar lasts a very long time. I'm not dodging that shit. Okay. Yeah, that bomb fragment, you don't need it. Don't worry about it. Alright, come on, we practice this one. Oof, that was very close. Nice. Give me that capture. We also practiced this one, but I don't know how well I can execute it here. We will see. Well, not very well, as you can see. That's a shame, because I would have loved starting the next spell card without bombs, but not if we're gonna be doing that. That is a shame. Because I think this spell card, like most final spell card in the series, has a bomb shield. So it's not like bombs are gonna help you here outside of, you know, bailing you out of death. We can check. Oh, wait, you don't have a bomb shield? No way. Did not remember that. It's still a very tanky spell card, though, as expected from being the final one. The next bomb should finish it off, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you're there. Got him! Nice! Well, there you have it. A 1 coin clear with Rainway. Pretty nice. Well, that makes it with half of the characters, pretty much. The problem is that the remaining half is way worse than this half. Basically, this half being Rainway, Sakuya A, and Marisa B. The remaining half being Reimu B, Sakuya B, and Marisa A is terrible for survival. Absolutely terrible. But hey, at least we got it. Nice! But I think that that's the confirmation that, well, in case there was any doubt, that Reimu is part of the better half, and that 10 Desire sucks. I'm just kidding. But, you know, today I started playing 10 Desires, and I felt so salty the whole time, dude. And with this game, well, I mean, being able to use a character like this that is quite good helps, but also the fact that the main mechanic, which is the auto collection thing, it's a little bit dumb, but I feel that it's not as frustrating as things like Spirit World in 10 Desires, or well, the fact that in 10 Desires dying makes you lose a whole point of power. In this game it's only half a point of power, so that helps a lot. Yeah, try the extra. I will try the extra though. Not with this shot type. Oh damn, I have to back up the replays actually. Oh, I better do that before I forget. I should do that. Hold up. What's the replay folder here? Should be in roaming app data, right? I think. Roaming. Well, sorry, I mean app data roaming. Yeah, Shanghai Alice 14 replay here. Okay. Alright, so I can essentially. Well, where do I have the backup of this thing? I know I have a backup somewhere, but. Oh, here, where it says replays. Alright. Wait, no way. I actually have a full replay thingy of 14 already. Are you for real? Wait, are these the same replays? Hold up. Yeah, these are... I mean, some of them are the same. Not all of them, surprisingly. It's like I took out some of them, and some other ones I didn't. A little bit weird, honestly, but... So quite insane the gap here from 13, 14, and then 19. Like basically 5 years of not doing shit with this game. But I do have some replays here of 2017, so I don't know what I did here. I guess I could create another folder called More. just put all of this if I need to. I mean, I could take them out right now, all of them. It's just that I kind of want to. I don't know. I mean, I could just take them all out. So hold up, the game has to not. Wait, can I do this right now? Because the game is technically not reading them now, right? So I do this, and now the folder is empty. And now if I go here, yeah, that's pretty cool. I back them all up. Yeah, but at least I remember to back it up. But yeah, I have a lot of replays simply because this is a game with spell practice, so I save a lot of spell captures for no real reason, but I guess I like doing it. Alright, well, let me change the title. I'm gonna try an extra no bomb. Though with what character? I will also have to investigate that, because, well, and by investigate I mean literally just looking at my own channel and see which one I have. Touhou 14. So, hold up, let me put this on the main screen. No, double dealing, there we go. So I have it with Reimu A as I remember. Sakuya B, Marisa B, well, and Sakuya A, I guess too. So I could do it with Reimu B, I guess. Because the only other one will be Marisa A, and that character fucking sucks. Well, it will be a challenge in itself though. But ironically, I don't even know if I have that unlocked with her. Marisa A is a character I neglected in this game. Let's see. Oh, I legitimately don't even have Marisa A available. I do have Reimu because I probably did normal or hard with her. And maybe one day I'll try to do Marisa. No, I didn't mean to do that, goddamn. No, let's do Reimu B. And Reimu B theoretically is weaker, right? If you don't use bombs. Yeah, I mean, this is pretty much the 10 Desires Reimu. I mean, it's not a bad thing in itself, it's just tough, you know? This extra stage is also not that easy. So it won't be that free to get this snow bomb. Ouch. Now, the scary part about this is that the next game is Touhou 15. The problem with that being Touhou 15 is that there are many problems. If I want to go for a 1-coin clear with a character I don't have, it's most likely not happening. If I, however, well, I could try regardless. It's been a while since I tried. I know that it's probably a horrible idea, but we can try. And if things don't go well, there is always a plan B. And in that case, the plan B will be beating the final spell card without bombing, which is a challenge that I've been having for a very long time. I mean, that's assuming I can get this extra no bomb, but I'm still not very sure. Ouch. The spell card is not hard. In fact, I'm surprised I never capture it. So, did I even try Reimu being a no bomb before? I probably didn't. Like, those 5 runs are like probably legit runs. But yeah, if they are from 2014, there is absolutely zero way that in 2014 I was attempting an extra no bomb. I can guarantee you that very easily. 2014 doing an extra no bomb, I could barely even beat the extra stages in the first place. But yeah, no, not a chance. I wonder when was my first extra no bomb though. Maybe not in 2014, but at some point probably. Come on. I thought that I had a free path to the top of the screen, but no. Oh, and I lost it. The life fragment, that's pretty funny. So essentially, this marks the first boss without a bomb shield on the final spell card, or was that... I think that probably was Miko from 10 Desires. I think in 10 Desires they don't have a bomb shield. At least I don't remember that being the case. But come on. Can you stop dying? It will be very useful, you know? Got him. That's an extra life too. Pretty nice. So honestly, Reimu in the stage, thanks to the auto aim of the unfocused shot, it does very well. Like another character will already be struggling quite a bit at keeping the opponents here at bay. Alright. That's not a bad amount of resources, but hard to tell. I mean, the bombs don't matter here. So having essentially what amounts to 3 lives, it is not a really hard boss fight, you know. Actually going for the exploding barrel here is not that worth it. The real issue here is the lack of damage, because this... Well, I call them barrels. These are supposed to be drums, you know? Yeah, not really barrels. And nice capture. Actually, is that life fragment even worth picking up? I mean, I pick it up there. Will I get another extra life before the end of the stage? I don't really know. Can't believe I see screen tearing here. Oshi Singh was supposed to avoid that. I'm just kidding. That's the power of Raiko. Actually, this non-spell is quite random. Like, very random. At least that pattern is slow enough that it lets me pick up the life fragment, though I really don't think I can get another one before the stations. Oh, well, maybe yes, considering the amount of patterns left. I think it should be possible. Ah, damn, that loose red bullet. Okay, I actually did get another life fragment. Good. Okay, this is survival. It's probably the kind of spell card you want to practice beforehand, but it's fine. Nice cornering. This Belgar is actually very hard. Promise that capturing this following one is... I mean, not impossible, but a little bit hard. It's a hard spell card to capture, but I got close. I was only like the second attempt, so this should be doable, without a doubt. A shame that it didn't happen there, but the biggest problem is the survival. Like, that final pattern of the survival is actually very rough. It's actually very, very rough. It's insanely easy to simply get a corner. It's fine. I feel like I should reset if I die before the mid-boss. It's not like the patterns in themselves are very hard or anything like that, so... It's not a big deal. Last time I did well against these two at least. But here I feel that I should probably target Ben first. Like, she's clearly the most dangerous of the two. No way I always go against Yatsuhashi first. Like, her pattern is very weak in that regard. Garden of Ben. I don't think I understand that show, so yeah, I don't know what that is about, but it's fine. I'm kinda used to it. You're really gonna die right at the end. You have to do that simply because you want to give me soul. Like, dying on the very last moment possible. It's insane. The original name is Garden of Banban. Oh, I don't follow horror games. Well, or any game in particular, really. So I wouldn't know. So yeah. When it comes to recent releases, the only thing I know is that Deltarune released chapters 3 and 4. It's available on Steam, but aside from that, I don't think I know many new releases at all. It is what it is. So I also seen a very bizarre game. You know, one of the people in my Discord actually has it as a message, and I don't remember the name of the game now, but it's basically a very surreal game where nothing makes sense. I think it's something like Ena or something, like the barbecue of Ena, something like that. Like, it's basically a stoner game, but I don't know why it has such a big following. Is it simply because it's free to play? I gotta assume it's that. Otherwise, I don't understand the obsession with nonsensical games, because if you wanna do that... Yeah, Ena Dream BBQ, I think that's the name. I don't understand what's the obsession for that game. Because yeah, if it only was like a single person in my Discord, is whatever. But I saw the Steam page and that shit has so many positive reviews that I'm actually dumbfounded, to say the least. And I seen someone play it, so it's not like I'm only basing myself off the trailers. Like, that game is a disaster. I mean, it's a disaster if you consider it a game, I guess. If that's what cuts for games nowadays, I guess. But mean, I feel like it's even a disaster if you consider it a movie. Like, what's the point of playing or watching something that you don't understand? It's not even that it looks pretty, because at least if it was pretty to look at, even if you didn't understand it, it's okay. But it's not even that, it's ugly. So I don't understand. Maybe it's one of those cases where I'm simply out of touch, you know? Like, I'm just out of touch with the overall video game players. So that's what people like to see now, sure. Just that it was Ecomas, yeah, it's Ecomas the one that has it in the messages. Well, the messages in whatever you call that thing that Discord lets you feel. But I mean, this is not to take a shot at Echo. Like, the Echo is basically the one that first made me aware that it exists, and I was like, well, weird game, maybe I will have to play it, and it's very good once you play it. But I watched someone play it like recently, and I'm like, how is this popular? You know, there are a lot of games that I can understand their popularity, even if they are not my taste, right? I mean, the typical being Fortnite, Warzone, you know. All those games, I more than obviously understand why they are so popular. But, and if you want me to give you an indie example, I also understand why games like Undertale or Deltarune are popular. So, just so we don't go to multi-millionaire companies, right? I understand where the popularity comes from. But this game, like this BBQ game, like, I don't it's like everyone is joking and, you know, like it's a big inner show that the game is fantastic and everyone is pretending like that it is fantastic, right? Or I don't understand. But I guess, as I said, I'm just out of touch, but that shit has to be... Yeah, I don't understand. Probably at this point I will be repeating words. Like, I look at that game and I simply don't comprehend. Nothing more, nothing less. But hey, it's fine. It is what it is. I mean, maybe I should ask Echo, you know? Actually, I should ask Echo personally. Hey, what's up with this game? Why is it so popular? Well, so popular on Steam, because I mean, it's not like it's popular to the point that you can randomly go to any online space and everyone is gonna recognize it. I mean, the amount of positive reviews it has on Steam is absolutely crazy. I will have to ask Echo. But then again, Echo, I already know he likes things I will never like. So at that point, it's simply like a difference in tastes. But as I say, the fact that so many people like it is what surprises me. I just don't understand. Even with games like Five Nights at Freddy, I understand the appeal. I mean, the original games are very good for what they offer. It's a very engaging gameplay. But this one, I don't understand. Like, it's not a scary game. It's not a pretty game. It's not a deep game. it doesn't have gameplay, so it's also not something that you could say it's fun to play. So I don't understand. But as I say, maybe it's an inner joke, but then I also look at the credits. You know, like the person that I was watching finish the game, and there were the credits. And the game has an insane amount of Kickstarter. Well, no, I don't think it's Kickstarter. I think it's Patreon. It has an insane amount of Patreon contributors, and I'm like, are all of those fake? 'Cause I don't understand. But it's as I say, I'm out of touch. I'm out of touch with what people like. It's just that, you know, for example, things like this game, Touhou, or any Touhou, not just this particular one, DDC, I mean any Touhou game, like I can understand how it will only appeal to me and a couple other lunatics, no pun intended. So, even if I like it, I understand why it wouldn't have mass appeal. But yeah, like that game is just, it's like it throws every theory I can have for a game being popular out of the window. I can explain the popularity of pretty much every game that is popular, but that game I cannot explain it. I just simply cannot. It's an absolute mystery. Hey Sunshine, how is it going? I'm just here dodging some stuff. You know, the usual. I like dodging stuff. I'm getting a lot of extra lives here. Not bad. Nice. Okay, well, that's certainly better than being bad. Yeah. At least the dodging session today is going relatively well. Got a lunatic one coin clear, so now trying to get the extra no bomb. I should be more than able to. Okay. I didn't die once, if I'm not mistaken, right? So this is technically the best run I could possibly get, up until the boss, I mean. That one blew up too close to me, god damn it. You were way too close. Honestly, I don't think I have enough power to finish this before. Okay, never mind, I do. I actually do. I meant before dodging the second wave from the bottom. I did have enough. I kinda cornered myself there. That was very bad. Yeah, it was a bad combination of movements. Wow, I somehow got that life fragment, nice. Amazing. Cause yeah, this will be enough for another extra life. I mean, so far I'm getting the same amount of life fragments in every run. I mean, it's not like it's hard to replicate that. Now, ironically, this spell card is very easy in concept, but the RNG can obliterate you here. Like, if you're not close to bullets splitting far, you're most likely gonna get hit every time. Didn't do. I was too close to the wall. It is what usually happens when you start a fight with a lot of resources. You end up dying to patterns that you didn't die before, and here multiple times even, because dying once wasn't enough, of course. That's very cruel. Very, very cruel, if you ask me. Yeah, that's also another very RNG heavy pattern, so I'm not surprised. At least there's the extra life. Then that's the issue of this spell card. There are some lining lasers here that they are extremely hard to see. As they overlap with the yellow bullets. Well, I'm dead. There is no way I can capture both the survival and the final one. Hey, since we're here, might as well give it a go, you know? Wow, no way I actually capture the survival on a real run. I think I never capture the survival regardless of if it's on a real run or not. That's crazy. I will have to check, but I'm pretty sure that's the first time I capture that. Now capturing the final one, already had a run like that and I failed it, so chances that I'll do it here are low. Problem is the combination of both the blue notes and the yellow thing is absolutely terrible. Like the overlap of those two things is so messed up. It's actually so messed up. Also, why was she so much on the left side? Why wasn't she on the center? When does the boss even move during that spell guard? I thought it never moved, but I guess I was wrong. I might have been wrong. It's basically a matter of time. It's a no bomb I can very easily get. To be honest, I tried to auto-collect a lot there, and I end up not auto-collecting anything, and dying as well. Very nice combination. And I'm also starting to get my fingers cold. Like, my fingers are actually starting to get quite cold. here, I think that trying to auto-collect is simply a mistake. Not much of a reason to do that. Wait, I didn't pick that up? Now I did. This spell carries hard. So I like it. It's a very cool spell card, but it's one of those spell cards that is actually very hard. Like sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't. And those lasers ended up killing me. Okay, well, this is a run that will have to go to a restart, but yeah, no. It will go to a restart. It will indeed. It's a shame that here, when you down one of the two sisters, going for an auto-collect is a suicide. But the amount of items they drop is good enough to go for an auto-collect. I wanna think what I'm gonna stream tomorrow, because The obvious idea will be to go for Touhou 15, but it's like that's a bad idea no matter the contest. Like going for 15 is like a way to make a painful stream for no reason. I mean, I could also skip 15 and go straight for 16. Just that 15 is not the kind of game I would like to skip, but I probably will have to skip simply for skill issue. Like, it's not an easy game whatsoever. The next one will be 16. 16 is a cool game. We'll be able to get it. So the one I'm looking forward to the most is probably 17. Really wanna play that game again. I mean, I could simply skip everything and go straight for that. I don't know. Don't know if it's a good idea. This is some stellar RNG right here. And this thing is always spawning in the center. Nice. That's actually one of those cases, unless the chances of it spawning on the side are lower. But now that I think about it, I don't remember the exploding drama spawning on the side that much. So maybe it's not that common actually. And it's not just good RNG, but you know, what was intended to happen simply, you know. I missed a lot of damage there, but still got it. It's very annoying to die on the non-spells, honestly. Am I cornering myself again? Well, not quite, no. You should be there. There you go. Oof, I almost went too much to the left there. Another thing that I find pretty evil in this Belgar is that sometimes the shake starts when one of these circles is right on your face. It makes it very hard to properly react to it. Shit. Alright, alright. I don't think I can get another extra life here though. I need 2 life fragments. 1 is guaranteed, but 2? Maybe for the very last spell card? I'm not really that sure, honestly. Ooh. Alright, yeah, that's Reimu privilege right there. Those dodges with any other character will most likely not have been possible. That's Reimu's privilege of having the smallest hitbox in the game. And in this game, especially with that spell card of the final boss that makes you bigger, having a smaller hitbox is absolutely fantastic. Actually very useful. Okay. Yeah, the last life fragment will most likely show up for the final spell card. I had to take a guess. Oh, actually, never mind. It shows up here. I guess I always underestimate the life fragments in this game, huh? Especially coming from 10 Desires, where getting an extra life is a quest in itself. Got it. Team, okay. The choking potential here is off the charts, huh? Actually, to make the choke even worse, did I die even once? I have a feeling I haven't died yet. I mean, I'm most likely gonna die in this survival, but I think that this so far is being a no miss, no bomb. Might be wrong, but I don't remember where I died if I died. No, maybe I don't remember. Not gonna invent. Was bound to happen. I will have to look up the replay. But I feel that I did not die. No, or maybe, no, I died to one non-spell actually, right? Didn't I die to like the second non-spell? Or the third one of those. No, I think I died to the second non-spell. But yeah. But it's interesting because earlier today I captured that survival probably for the first time ever. So from a very theoretical standpoint, a no miss no bomb is something I can definitely do. So I guess that applies to almost every extra stage. Like, theoretically, I can do that with every single one of them. But yeah, good luck getting the run to do it. At least this time I capture the final spell guard. I mean, it would have been nice to capture this and the survival, yeah. That one time I captured the survival was like a very specific thing, but then that was a fantastic run. This was an absolutely insane run. Yeah, don't worry about the replays. They are all back up. It's not. I didn't lose them. They are all safe in a folder somewhere there. Okay, well, I want to check that actually. Did I capture that at some point before today? No, well, not according to this. It is the first time I capture the survival. That's crazy. Well, and also the final one too. I have a feeling that here I might have lost. Okay, never mind. Well, yeah, but Sakuya A doesn't count, dude. Sakuya A, like, might as well put some cheats in there. The survival is the one that was impressive. Shame that it wasn't on the clear run, but that was a fantastic run. Probably the best extra run I had on this game ever. Alright, well, with that done, I'm gonna leave it for today. Still don't know what I'm gonna do tomorrow. The normal thing will be going for Touhou 15, but I don't know. Might be the case, might not be the case. I'll still have to decide. But thanks everyone a lot for watching. I'll be seeing you on the next stream, so have a good one and